Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am 71191 Sam, however I do prefer to go by my channel name, Nightwolf711. Today, well this evening, I will show you the tools you will need to dismantle and flash an Xbox. However, in this video I will not be showing you how that is done, I will only show you the tools. If all goes well, I will upload another video showing you how to dismantle and flash your Xbox drive. There are different methods for all Xbox drives. I myself only have access to one of these drives. However, I will post instructions on how to do the others still. And yes, that is that. Right, to start off with, you need a computer, obviously, with SATA capabilities. That's serial ATA. I suggest looking up a lot of this terminology for help, but chances are I will be posting links in the description. I will also post links to where to get these tools from. All these tools I got fairly cheap from a site called CK3. I'll put the links in the description and tell you where to get them from. When I got them, they were fairly cheap, but I don't know how prices are going to go with the money climate as things go. Yes. Anyway, as I said, you will need a computer with serial ATA capability, or SATA. You'll need one SATA cable. This will be required to hook your computer up to the Xbox drive once you have it out of the Xbox. There are two methods to power the drive. Method 1, it's not recommended, but you can still do it, although it is risky, because I've read places that it can brick your drive. Now, when I first started doing this, I never got bricked, because I did it quite a few times on mine. And yeah, but then I actually decided to get the tools instead of having to go to and from places to get equipment I need, so I bought all the equipment myself. Now, SATA cables, dime a dozen. You can get one for a pickup one anywhere for 99p, any computer shop, dead cheap, less than a five. If you pay more than a five, you're getting ripped off. Yes, along with some of these, you'll need a specific set of screwdrivers to open your Xbox. One is a very, very, very small flathead screwdriver. This is just to open the case up. As I said, very small flathead screwdriver, just enough to get in those little holes at the back. Pick one up. Any screwdriver toolkit will have, as long as you have a few with many sizes, you'll have one like that in there somewhere, or one just as sizable will do. And now these screwdrivers are very specific. I believe they are a T8 and a T10, or Torx 8 and Torx 10 screwdrivers. You can get these with Red Ring of Death repair kits from the same site I'm going to show in the description, where you get the probe and the other bits. And yeah, you can get those with most kits to repair your Xbox, or you can get them online. Probably someone will sell a flashing kit of some description. As I said, you've got to look it up. There's stuff I'll put in the description to help you look up. Right. The kit I recommend is the CK3 Mini and the CK3 Probe bundle kit, if that's still going, or you get a kit with those two in it. Now, in that kit, when I got it, I got one of these, which is a Molex to USB power supply. That's because the CK3 Mini runs off a Molex, which is your standard power connector on your computer power pack. I will show you one of these momentarily, but sometimes it's easy to just use USB instead of opening your computer up every time. However, if you're feeling confident enough, I recommend powering it straight off the power pack instead of going through this, because this might not always work. I've had it once where the drive wouldn't even power on without direct contact. I don't know why, it just didn't want to work. However, plugged it straight into the power pack and it was fine. So this handy, but not always, not 100% works. And some drives, it might work on yours, it might not. It's just one of those things, you don't know. Sorry if I keep looking up at the screens, because my monitor's on the top shelf and my camera's there. Sorry. Yeah, as I said, there's two parts to this kit, well, three, including that extra. Is the CK3 Mini itself with its lead there, and also I've got a few other bits with this kit. This lead powers on is the actual power supply for the drive. That plugs into here. Can you see? Can you see? This bit here is the connector. Has a power switch on and off, and where is it? Eject button there. See, mine's got a bit damaged, but it still works. Oh, crikey! Still works. You don't always have to eject. It's just for some drives. Yeah. As I said, I'll be posting the tutorials you get with the software that you'll need to use to flash your Xbox. And yeah. Now then, the CK3 Mini probe itself. That's divided into two parts. The actual power, but as I said, it's basically another style of the Xbox power adapter, but with a few extra bits on. It's longer, so you might as well just keep this on at all times when you're using it, because it's longer, easier to reach. And now then, it comes off on a lead like this, and then it plugs in to your very, very, very small probe there. Just to show you how small the probe is, put it next to a 2p piece. Yeah, just to give you an accurate comparison. And also, when you're using the probe, it tells you it's power on and off. That's what this button's for. It's like a cut-off button. I don't know the proper mechanics of the equipment itself. I only know how it's all supposed to work. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you, what these tools are and how they work. Once all done, once you've disconnected the drive, hooked all up with that equipment behind me, you will then power it on in a program known as Jungle Flasher. You will have heard this around a lot if you've come to this video. Jungle Flasher is a program that will basically tell your drive to use the firmware you're going to be putting on it to be able to play your backups and do whatever you want to do on it. As I said, I don't know the ins and outs of the firmware. I just know how to put it all together. I'm putting it in layman's terms as best as I can. You just plug it in, and yeah, I will make another tutorial how to work Jungle Flasher for specific drives. If I get comments asking me for specific drives, I will upload tutorials, simplified tutorials, because sometimes people don't always understand the tutorials that are provided with Jungle Flasher. So yeah, that's how that all works together. As I said, in the description I'll be putting in where to go for your specific parts. I will also upload a video if you're going to be doing your own games. I will put a video on telling you how to do that. So, thank you for watching this video. Have a nice night, people.